Alright guys, so welcome back. So it's been a few weeks, but we've been stockpiling some parts and some bits and pieces to actually be able to build the Land Cruiser into a full drive camping machine, whatever you want to call it. So as you saw last week, we got the tub on. So the tub, it's looked mint, and honestly, I get so many people pulling me up, telling me how great it looks as a stock thing, and it looks great. So really happy with it. But one thing I'm not loving about it is the practicality of like the camping setups. You know, just that kind of vibe, which is what this car's for. It's not really a daily driver. So what we're going to be doing today, we've scrolled through Facebook Marketplace as we always do, and we found someone to build us kind of like a canopy build, kind of like a rooftop tent carrier thing, but it's custom made fully for this tray. So I'm really stoked. On a real friendly budget. We're going to get into the budget and how much it cost and how it was done, but it's something you can do by yourself if you want to do a little bit cheaper. But I ended up going to go get it done by someone else, so I want it done right. So we're gonna go pick it up, we're gonna go mount it with the guy and make sure it all fits well, and then we're gonna show you around it and feel the ideas we have in the future. So let's get into it. We just rocked up to the guy's place. I wanna show you real quick what we actually got made. So I'm pretty stoked by it. It's actually only rattle canned, but fuck it looks good being rattle canned. This is it, alright? So it's a full thing, and it looks mint. So we've got the rooftop tent going to be sitting on top, and it's going to bolt directly to the tray, hopefully, as long as it does fit, right? But yeah, no, she looks mint. I'm stoked by it. Like I said, something you could have done by yourself, but I didn't want to fuck it up, so I thought I'd pay someone that actually knows what's going on with it. But yeah, so now I think we're going to try and mount it on and see how it looks. But fuck, she looks good. I'm stoked. I like it a lot. I'm very excited about it. Look at it. It's just so beautiful. I'm excited. Alright, so now we're going to start mounting it. We've got these little clips here, so they should just bolt straight on, attach to the side of these, and then we're going to just bolt to the top of them, I think. That's the goal. One thing we do have to do is probably have to take the headboard off, which I'm not too stressed about. Should only be 4 bolts, take it off. And it's going to look fucking mint. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be nice. That's actually sick. Looks way better than I thought it was too. Outdone it. So this is made from, you say 50 by 58. So nice and easy to build. And how long you say it took you? 3 hours. So if you want to do it yourself again, you could, but I don't have the welding skills to be able to do it. But bloody hell, fits like a glove straight in. So we're gonna drill from the top. Go for the top, bolt them in, all full sides, and yeah, so nice. I reckon it just looks completes it a little bit more. I don't know what we're going to be doing with it yet. We'll explain a bit when we get back to the house, but definitely the start of the canopy build, which I think is going to look smecko. So yeah, let's bolt it down and then I'm going to drive it home. Alright legends, so we're back out. We just left old mate's place, but as you can see, I think it looks bloody mint.
I'm on the sound, hoodie season, back around, no more summer bounce, little squeeze out, squeeze, keep that indoors when we're throwing down, oversized jumping with our underwear out. I'm on the sound, hoodie season, back around, no more summer bounce, little squeeze out, squeeze.
So what the idea of it is, we're going to actually build it in to build like a full canopy setup, touring setup. So this is not only going to be a full drive kind of rig that we're going to take out to the Glasshouse Mountains and Cape and all that, but we want to be able to tour in it as well. So we've got this build. So as you can see, it's just a frame at the moment. We're going to build it all in later in the future episodes when I get a bit more of an idea of what I want. But you know, we got this done. So what we have is just it's a basically a rooftop tent carrier, so we are going to put a rooftop on top and all that. The welds are really nice, it bolts straight in, and it's super light. It's only about 35 kilos, so it was actually really easy to mount on. If we want to ever take it off, super easy to take off. Even if we do put the rooftop tent on it, we can bolt on, bolt off, kind of like a jack-off canopy, you know, if we're going out for the weekend or whatever. I don't know, I'm bloody stoked from that. If you do want to get something like this, in the description below, we do have his link to his Facebook ad. He does do it starting from $300. Something like this cost me $450. Everything's different, but depends on what you want. So hit him up in the link in the description below. But now for the rest of the episode, because it was a bit of a short episode, we're going to go back to the shed and we're going to actually start working on the engine a little bit. So she's a bit tired, the old girl. You know, she's having trouble starting. She seems to be bugging down on, like, when you put your foot down. So with the knowledge, with the research that I've done, spark plugs, glow plugs are a big one that we need to change over. I don't think these have been changed over for a long time. And also the injectors. So we've got some of those at home. We're going to chuck them in and we're going to talk about what's coming on this year, and some of the future builds we have and whatever, and just kind of discuss what's going on with the channel. So let's get back there. Alright guys, so we're back in the driveway, and we're going to be, like I said, just doing some maintenance on the old girl. So we've got some spark plugs, but I keep saying spark plug. Alright guys, so we're back in the driveway. Like I said, we're going to be doing some maintenance on the old girl. She's been kind of struggling to start and kind of lagging out on when you kind of put your foot down. So we've got some diesel injectors, just some pretty stock standard ones that we're going to be putting in, and some glow plugs, because this hasn't been changed for a long time. It's not neglected when I bought it or anything like that. It was really well taken care of, but just needs a good kind of service around it. So we're going to get started doing that. A lot of people ask me, why do I not do a lot of engine mods and stuff like that? It's just because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. So like even this, I've never done it. I've done spark plugs and stuff like that on some normal like gas engines and whatever, but never diesel. So we're gonna have to use the old YouTube and figure this out pretty easily, but from what I've seen, it's not a hard job to do, either of them. So yeah, let's get that, and then we'll discuss some stuff about what's going on with the channel this year too. I don't know how people work on these big fucking cars. Like, it's just a pain in the ass. From working on the RAV to working on this, it's night and day difference. It's actually crazy. Like, having to jump on here and fucking fucking hell. But anyway, I said I want to discuss some stuff about the channel, and one of the things is where I've been. So like I said in the last video, I was going to come back and do weekly uploads, and I ended up not posting for another month after the new year. And I think that was because I was stockpiling parts for this old girl. So now we've got a few episodes in the books ready to be filmed with this. So you've got the lift kit, we've got wheels, tires, we've got a full interior, we've got everything kind of coming up for this to give it a full overhaul. So that's kind of one of the main reasons I wasn't uploading the last month. But on top of that, I kind of didn't know what kind of content I wanted to be filming anymore. And it sounds weird because I haven't uploaded a lot, but I don't just want to be uploading videos of me working on cars and modifying cars, because that's just not what I want to be doing. I want to be out and driving them and doing some other fun stuff. So this year we're going to be doing weekly uploads, but it's not all going to be car builds. We're going to be out doing some different things. We've got 2 other builds coming this year too. So I've already bought 2 cars this year, which will be shown later. But most importantly, we're going to be out and just having fun. We're going to be out using the cars. We're going to be out, you know, doing some different things with the RAV, which I've got some big plans for. Some that some people have told me I'm a fucking idiot for, but I keep telling them why not, you know? I'm going to be out and having fun. So we've got a few things coming up this year which I'm very, very excited about. Now, let's get this fucking glow plugs out, eh? Got the first one out, boys. Look at that. Dirty, dirty. I don't know what they're meant to look like, but I don't think they're meant to look that black. It's like tarry. Carbon. It has carbon on it. I don't know. Either way, first one's out. Oh god. Oh god. Ooh. Getting worse and worse every time I look at more of it. It should be just as easy to get the new ones on, so let's do a cool YouTube transition like all the cool kids do. Bah! Did it work? I don't know if it worked. I think now I have to turn the video off and then have to do the editing for it and then I actually install it. Yeah, that was a sick transition. Yeah, sick. That should be. They're good. They were way easier to put in than they were to remove. But now I need to look up and see how hard it is to actually put in the diesel fuel injectors, because we are running a little bit out of time and I don't want to fuck around too much, but let's kind of see if we're gonna have time to do it. Yeah, no, we definitely don't have time for that today. But hopefully that'll kind of fix our issues a little bit more with the start up and maybe the lagginess when I put my foot down. But that is something we're going to do probably off camera when I have some time. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the video today, lads. So as you saw, we obviously had the Canopy built, put on, which looks mint. Fixed a bit of the engine, talked about what we're kind of going to do with the channel. A few more fun, interesting videos, not just build videos, because it's what I like to watch. So I want to film them. So you know, going out doing some stupid shit with some cars. Like I said, we've got 2 other project cars that we've already purchased this year, which we'll probably do like a big kind of video for, like a broad thing. It's not going to be as in-depth and detailed as what the Land Cruiser or the Rav is. But besides that, that's all we got today, lads. So please subscribe. Let us know how you liked the video. If you have any suggestions of what we should do, what we shouldn't do, let us know in the comments below. Subscribing honestly helps so much, guys. So thank you all very much, and we'll see you next week for a video. And we're going to get into the cab of this and start redoing the entire interior. So look forward to that next week, lads. Let's go. You! I'm not going to lie. That's really the worst fucking camping sleep I've ever had in my life. It was so loud and windy.